My name is Josefa Bau, and I'm originally from the village of Natalei Ecolodge, Viti Levu. In 2005, I went to a trip to Australia on a holiday with friends. I was invited, and I was so glad that they take me to Melbourne in the Port Phillip Bay, and I was one of the activities that we go there. We go and watch the dolphins. There was like 3, 4, 5 operators. They were searching for 2 bottlenose dolphins, and when during our trip on that day excursion, I was trying to figure out, are we looking for the seal, or because I heard that we're going there to see the seal. And then later inside the boat, I learned that we were going to see the dolphins too. And that was our day activities. So when I came back in the afternoon, when I came back to our accommodation, I said, oh, we did went to a dolphin watching excursion today. And it's like 4 or 5 boats, the captain calling each other, have they found these pods of bottlenose dolphins? Later I found out that only 2 or 3 dolphins, all this boat was there. When I came back to our accommodation, and I just start to realize and start to vision, I have a pods of 100 dolphins at my doorstep. I should go back to Fiji and start this business. So, 2005, 2007, I established Dolphin Watching Fiji as a day trip activities. I usually, the guests from Suba, I make some brochure, flyers, ticket at some rock cafe shop, McDonald's, and the Roof Friends, and I managed to start on every weekends. That's how I started dolphin watching business. It's a day trip activities. Well, this one was started in 2002. Usually a group, a monthly group that usually come and stay in the village every month. And they decided to build it's only one bure, and the rest of the guests stays in the village. And later on we found out that we make some money. Our fathers and the last generation, they said, okay, let's build a big bure, and then all the people stay there. Maybe, and then the rest that can stay in the bure stay in the other houses. And then my elder brother was a manager of the ITLTB in Western. During his time, they set up a lot of backpackers in Diasawa. So he comes back with the idea, because this place used to be a peanut farm. He comes back with the idea and tell the elders, see, we'll de-reserve, because this land was a reserve for village. We'll de-reserve these 2 acres or 3 acres in front of the because nobody has the house there, and we'll build an ecolodge belongs. So that was not my idea, my brother's idea. So it was run by the village, and that time the infrastructure was very hard. There's no phone. There's a gravel road start from Korobo, 85 kilometers, then the seal road starts. So everything was hard that time, and we usually have 1 group per month or 2 groups per month. That's how it was going, very slow, very slack for all those years. Until 2010. 2010, this place was closed. And 2000, after 2 years or 3 years, when it was closed, then I was approached again by the community to run it for them. We ran it until 2014, and when it was kick off, I give it back to them and I go back to Takalana. So it was running smoothly until 2015. And 2016, when Winston destroyed it, that's how the things start again. In 2018, that's where I also involved. As I started with these daily activities, and a lot of people, they said, Jay, why you should get this place rented out? That was Takalana, before this one, before Natalei Ecolodge. So I started there because there's only 2 bures at Takalana. I stayed in one of the villa, and the other villa has to rent it out. So the place, every weekend, the place used to be booked out. I was just thinking, okay, I'll build a small one beside it, and I rent out both bures. Then very soon this place, like 3 months in advance booking, I built another 2 more. So while building this thing, I just realized, oh, the money is here. That time the internet was just started, and I only know how to talk on a phone, like the small Nokia phone. And even when I try to do the bookings, and I don't know how to really do, because I just started from scratch, through friends, and so I learned. Only the guests, they teach me on you should do this booking. So I listen to comments and the guest reviews. So I learned from there, from scratch. So I have 4 accommodation, and very well renowned at Takalana. The day trips and the people who come to stay overnight there. The bookings like back to back for months before Cyclone Winston hit us very, very strong. After Winston, since all the bures, all our homes in the village were still destroyed, severely damaged, I again start with a day trip. So Natalei Ecolodge was also wiped off during Cyclone Winston. 2018, the elders in the village, they were not sure whether to continue with Natalei Ecolodge, how to continue, who's gonna run it, or because Natalei Ecolodge was located in the center of the village. It's like the houses in the village goes around like a C shape, and the bay is where the Natalei Ecolodge is located. So then they were asking for advice, and then my brother tell me, Jay, I think you should go back to the village and revive the Natalei Ecolodge. And right now, how I started at Takalana in 2007, 2008, that is the same principle how I started Natalei, also with a day trip. And the money that derives from the day trips, I pump it back to the business and start building villas. Renovate buildings at the same time, building the kitchen, the dining, and it's never-ending work. So I draw up a small master plan, and I kind of following it slowly. Most of all the woods here, all the rafters, Pauline, stud, is all the wood from the forest. You know, remember during Cyclone Winston, lots of trees gone down, taken down, but I capitalized on those woods. I got a portable saw, and I used a portable sawmill to slice, cut, rip out all the timber, and start building Natalei Ecolodge. So we were struggling from 2018 to 2019 on building, halfway through the building, and COVID-19 hits. The heart perseverance is still there to continue, but COVID hits. We are halfway through the conference room, halfway, and almost this bure too was halfway through. They all stopped during the COVID-19. And last year, then we start again to finish this bure, finish the conference room, finish the decking, and 2 more new villas will be square next week. We have the portable sawmill there. The boys working on my skidder to pull some of the trees there so we can use it as a lumber or building materials. I have a strategy that happens to me in the year 2000. Because I was, before I do this business, I used to be a diver. And I have a strategy where I went diving and I ran out of gas or air on my scuba diving, and I stood out from the seabed to the sea surface. I entered the decompressing chamber 15 times. I was paralyzed for 2 years. And from there, after when I healed from that paralysis, I see all my colleagues, they're going to join British Army, they all do something, different ventures, and I'm just left out, feel left out. From there, I really want to do something. As I mentioned earlier about how I started dolphin watching, it's all that kind of heart that I tried to get out when I was paralyzed in bed. When I was healed, that's the same principle of trying to heal and try to work back on my foot, is I apply the same principle on how to rebuild or focus on bigger dreams, like building a resort. Just before Winston wipe off, I already tasted it. Winston came in 2016. I tried in 2015 how sweet the tourism dollars is. So when Cyclone Winston knocked down all those villas, I was thinking, I don't want to do any other business, but I want to do this business again. Even COVID-19 hits, I believe in my heart that it's going to be normal again, and I should do what I think it's going to bring back money into the family and into the community. I think also the community was very supportive when they see that all the villagers that stand up again, and they were like behind me, they all supported me. And when I asked them for some labor work to do, they all present there. So, because Natalei Ecolodge is 100% owned by the village, and I think they are also ready to receive the benefits. It's going to automatically trickles down to them and their children. After Winston, I don't see anybody that can revive this project. It's a beautiful product, and I know it's going to work if somebody put it back up. And I think if I wasted 5 years here, not really wasted, if I invest 5 years here, it's a good investment, because even though I don't get profitable in the dollar, but I think it's a great investment to my generation, to my nephew, to my niece, and to my grandchildren. If I started this properly, then it's like these 5 years, I was contracted to the village to revive this project. And after this, then we'll change the structure so that meets the business for the village. Right now, I still have all the says, because it's like it's still the baby. The business is still baby. When it's just strong, then we'll restructure the business so it's benefit the whole community and also safeguard and have a guideline for the business itself. I know that most of our guests, when they come here, they just want a peaceful, quiet environment to stay. And secondly, they want to see nature up close in their natural environment, the beautiful marine life. That's why I'm like 100 and 200% support anything to do with marine protected areas. I'm like the representative of the Ndosam Environment Movement here. I coordinate all those research group, not only at the MPA side, also at Munrif with the dolphin research. A few of the students are doing their thesis there. And all those information that we gather, that we collected from there, all the data that we collected during survey, during a council meeting, I usually present it to our elders, for they have good information. And when they don't have enough information, they make bad decisions at the end of the day. And if they have a lot of information, it will help them to our elders to make good decisions at the end of the day.
So this term resilience, you mentioned a bit earlier, this is how you get that. What does resilience mean to you as a community leader?
Do nukubasal, medan do yabu tagi kenda babinaka, nabeka andina ko tundi se sustainable. Eta wango kyo tiana bin, ono tinga itola bula ono harvesta ko sarang mula daba. So ko tiana paini, ono harvesta kan yo tini kali menambaki. Na lebu balele na velu ni kauna harvesta kin belete ni na bulta ki timba bulta ki pain pose. Na sarbanua ko ndo na investment ko tenga bandu sarno harvest to ni bagando iko to no mukawa. Ko ya na marwa preserve ko na environment belete ni no mu product tal singo ko. Kira ko is a business on its own. Kemana ni matangali business sarbanua no ko basala mo dongaro na to do na unisala na mo develop it in a sustainable way na and dan lama kanina to so na matanggali lang ka na ku na sando ti tala na do backup so already bidar no ko tokan ne o tingo na covid-19 to mate sarang lewu se lusi sarang vangar no business mate sangal to kanin total to backup ta chugo na business sarbanwa ko very fragile to labo kami da labo sama-sama ya ro talangan ni tanggara ngau ko watin dona matanggali kali libu ka ngo baka ku se covid-19 se tangalamba ko ya nimbero ni adon la me sandando think outside the box na labo talan da karo ni backup ta ke man ya don dona lang ka baka ngo me sa ti ko dona dotali karo ni business me bondo support to ka pero be buki kunin dando ele wana tourism dola sele labon isa daro mene labon isa wono maro ko mo somir kenanku kunin le buna ka investa ka nan mo tom na mo investa ka to kan ka ko ke ka mene le ka kongo sa don't put all the egg in one basket sa roni di ken karu ya do woni tosu na tal na business rono Natalei Ecolodge ko 100% owned by the village. Kito wango. Nito structure ni koro. Chika orto na turani bono. Orto na sorto na turani eusa. Turani koro. Angai chika orto na working committee ni koro. Orto ngarab chika na tamban ni wai. Orto ngarab tu na kani vivo ka torda kita ni koro. Nebo kan infrastructure na kani ki tiko sama cukup endo tu na tambarang abate ko ngala kani sarbono ngani kor do tu awata ngam tambarang ko baka me commercial amtal tunga ni kor ni sa do tu na kor ndori tu me lambor na bali songo se me na lesa bona dem se me sabi sona dem gendo ko ta ke mayor to na Natalei Ecolodge tu na kena trust arto do ko ta ke morto na committee ni kor na trustis kira-kira do biar tak curi kagak dakor. Ortodoks klasis itu sangkai bitar begitu, terus sangkai merida batanela buka samaro itu, sangkai right nongkongo memaro mekanik bisnis, tiki di main dongor mele one day ni kenal kira nela beramatin itu, saya tiki di main lalu me soni kau bandol kami go, reda ni tak curi boro bali songko, ya lalu dulu curi kan nela buka yang do belum lagi. Tarakin na footpath sona project lele wuni koro arabe kick off sang tunan rawan de tudot na lawuni Natalei Ecolodge roni ralo unta ko charang kay kunsa di kina raso malis talamay yo wachu wan kana design ta kana Natalei Ecolodge same time nira kita na staff kita kana kor rata ka chicken Ke chico bi ko indo na business ko nanu mani roblen ba ke hotel ba na horse riding ndongo e na business to kana do wasar sa teker na bulang na horse riding ko digital to kan activities to may to socks may imriti no to kambal jorto na pedal nature Fiji kana bulang ke rabon to ta ke wana to kaya ka indong ta ke indi ter sarap mo ni indong duro ko ni lo ni udu era itu lama arles tala ngamike sa tega was na tourism dollar ver waya ungo na ko business ko na Dolphin Watch ko may manager tatu na Natalei Ecolodge ko ya to songo tala di nga ko ando tala tambala nanu miti meti ko tala ando company dive na company dive ko menon roto nga roto na vira na dorumong roto na to may asawa roto na to may kokomo roto sa vengo may roto na no merto tebo no roto dive roto sa sulti roto na kasam kami dor may arrive nga ike may baka may ticket nito activities dili nga ang mundo company kami do reta ngono nga dili na kino Congo ko tal nga baka sudo matala ko libu tal business lalai na itite kito ni chunga na kakan kito tengenda ko no talango wata kay na kakan talanga kira budi kakan kito bulya nga berna famous ike sorongo ni ra kata mera dinota kino ra seed namanya wa kito supply ta kito ngali musik nga na to may bulta kino ra meleni se bean se capsicum se cabbage ra kito may musik nga ika kepati ko ba na kana ndron ro sa kana trickle down tourism dollar in the community. I know that we have some unique environment. Also, we have some unique places, environment, that we have. What I always advise is don't start cutting trees and stuff like that. Be planet really wise, and here. Just like we learn a lot of things. Quarry happening next door. We're trying to do marine protected areas. You know, Natalei Ecolodge is far from the tourism destination. We don't have big swimming pools and big amusement centers and stuff like that. A lot of no amenities. What we do is just develop our product. Like the dolphin at Moon Reef, we make sure it's marine protected areas and we plant corals and stuff like that. At the 20 minutes of the homestead, we have a waterfall there. We planted gardens and make it looks great to the guests. All our natural resources, we protect it, preserve it, not to utilize it, but to generate income in a sustainable manner.